Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm excited to share my experience upgrading to the Konnected garage door opener. They offer them in two options, the GDO Black and the GDO White. I will be installing the GDO Black in my own garage because I currently use the LiftMaster garage door opener, which is a very recent model. While the GDO White, I'll be installing it in my mom's place because she has a much older garage door opener that uses the chain style motor. The primary difference between the both of them is that this guy supports the Security Plus 2.0. That is, if your garage door opener has LEN buttons with the yellow, red, or the purple button, then you'll need the GDO Black. However, if you have a garage door opener that uses dry contacts, then you'll probably want to consider getting the GDO White. Either way, they offer options that will suit whatever situations you have. And this unit will work with most versions of garage door openers. So Chamberlain, LiftMaster, Merlin, Craftsman. You can go through their website to check to see if your garage door opener is supported. This system would be replacing my current RAT GDO setup, which I had installed a couple of months ago. Now, one of the reasons why I am installing solutions like this and not using the existing MyQ solution that my garage door opener has is because MyQ only supports MyQ. So if you wanted to do anything outside of the MyQ system, you cannot do that. So if you want to open up your garage, control it, you have to do it all within the MyQ app, which means there's very limited automations that you can do outside of it. All right, let's dive right into what's in the box and then proceed to installation. Inside the box, we have the instruction manual, the mounting screws, wiring harness, the smart opener, and the power adapter. There's also double-sided sticky tapes. Inside of the GDO White, we also have the same thing. We have the manual, wiring harness, mounting screws, power adapter, and the main control unit. Let's proceed to installing this. The first thing I'm going to do is to set up this unit. So I'm going to connect it to the Wi-Fi. In order to do that, I have to connect it to power first. So I'm going to go ahead and plug it into just any outlet just to give it power. And once that's powered up, I'm going to go back to my phone or my laptop to get it all set up. On my phone, I'm going to go ahead to the App Store or the Play Store and search for the Konnected app and then download it. Once the download is complete, I'm going to go ahead and open up the app, ask the app not to track me. I'm going to go ahead and add a new device. Allow. We'll do a Wi-Fi setup by connecting to a new device. Allow once, allow, and then I'm going to put in my Wi-Fi password here. Then I'm going to go over to my Wi-Fi and connect to the Konnected Wi-Fi and head back to the app. So now that the installation is all complete, we can go ahead and integrate it into all our apps. I'm going to head over to Home Assistant and then it should automatically discover my notifications, discover new device, and then we can see the GDO Black right there under ESP Home has been discovered. So I can go ahead and configure it, submit, and then voila, it gets connected to Home Assistant and I can assign it to my garage. Under ESP Home, I now have two devices. So this was my RAT GDO right here. Now we have the GDO Black. So you can see that we should, in theory, have access to the garage door, the light, LEN button, locks, and a whole bunch of different sensors as well, which is quite similar to what my current RAT GDO also gives me access to, right? You can see I can toggle all these different options. The biggest difference with the GDO is that it actually integrates into SmartThings. So I'm going to go ahead and go to SmartThings and then add a new device. So I'm going to say Konnected, and then right there you can see the Konnected. Then I'm going to say next. So looks like my linking is all done. Then we can head back to the app and we can see that opener is now there, the GDO. Now that the setup is all done, it's time to go ahead and proceed with the installation of this device. Installation is actually very simple. In fact, it's more simpler than the RAT GDO install. All you need is just this wire and the unit itself. But first of all, you have to decide what install location you want to go with. You can decide to either install this near your wall control or you can install it at the garage door opener. Whatever location you decide to install needs to have like a power outlet there. In my case, I can install it on either side because I have outlets at my wall control and as well an outlet on my garage door opener. Everyone will have outlets at the garage door opener, so that would be the most viable option for most people. I'm going to go with installing it at the garage door opener because I want it out of sight and out of mind. The vast majority of garage door openers will use 6 wires, 2 for each of the door sensors and 2 for the wall control, making a total of 6. To connect this, we need to tap into the wall control. So these 2 wires will go into the wall control on your garage door opener, and the other 2 sides will go into the wall control section of the GDO. Let's go ahead and install this unit. Using the provided screwdriver, I'm going to connect the wiring harness into the GDO. So it's coded red and white. So I'm going to do the same thing here. We have the red and the white. Make sure it is firmly tightened so it doesn't come loose, because your garage door constantly vibrates and shakes every time it opens or closes. So I want to make sure that it is firm and secure. Before you proceed, it is advisable to shut down power to your garage door opener to prevent sudden opening or closing while you are getting any work done. But in my case, it's like 2 a.m. in the morning, everyone is fast asleep, so I'm just gonna do it without turning it off. I currently have the GDO installed here, which is why I have my wires looking like this. But with the Konnected Black, I can basically get rid of all of this, reconnect it back here, and only connect this red and white wire to my GDO Black. Most garage door openers have 6 wires. We have 2 for each of the door contact sensor and then the 2 for the wall control. I'm going to connect this back to my garage door opener because I've disconnected it from my GDO. So I've reconnected both my contact sensor on the both sides of my garage door back to my garage door controller, and then the wall control, I'm going to connect that back as well. Now that I've gone ahead and connected the red and the black to the wall control terminal, I can go ahead and power up the unit. Now that the installation is all complete, the next thing is to do some testing, make sure that everything works as expected. So my wall control should still work. So that still works. And the next thing I'm going to test now is to try and close the door, making sure that the contact sensors also work too. But this time around, I'm going to do that using SmartThings to close the garage door. And it makes that annoying alarm and then closes. I'm going to see if it stops. Contact sensors still work as well, and the Home Assistant will close it as well. Voila. Now with Home Assistant, I also get access to control the lights around there. It also checks the status of my motion control on the wall control as well. The only thing that doesn't quite work is the camera, because my unit has an inbuilt camera unit inside of it. But when you look within the system itself, the camera is kind of a separate entity. Setting up the camera is completely different from setting up the garage door opener. So I think it's separate modules within the same box. It's actually a very analog unit, with just 2 connectors. So you can't really transmit data or video data over that connection. So it kind of makes sense that you can't see video feeds from the garage door opener on any of these platforms. Now for Apple user like myself, I can do the same thing I did with my GDO by exposing it using Homebridge. I'm going to go ahead and do that in the Home Assistant app. I'm going to head over to my Homebridge, and in Homebridge itself, I have different bridges. So I created this cover bridge. So this is for things like my shades, doors, so anything essentially uses the cover domain. So I'm going to go down there. I'm going to change this from garage door to the garage door black. Then that, submit. And then I'm going to go to the light center as well and expose the garage light. We're going to change that to the black garage light right there. Submit that as well. Finished. And then I can head over to, and then once that's all done, I can head over to my default mechanical room, which would be this guy here. And then I should see my garage door right there. And then that's the black, right? And then this is the garage door light as well. Move that to the garage. And then that should be, so if we head back to the garage right there, you can see the garage door there. To fix the problem with the garage door showing up as climate control under Homekit, just head back to Home Assistant, then go to your ESP device, the garage door, and then you want to go to settings and then change it to show as garage door. Once you do that, you can go ahead and reload your Homekit bridge, and then it should end up changing to this and Homekit. Just like that, you can control everything as well using voice or Apple HomeKit. Close the garage door.
Closing the garage door.
Just a quick note, installing the connected GDO doesn't alter or change any existing functionality of your MyQ system or the garage door opener itself. You'll still have full access to all the original features with the added benefits of the smart integration Konnected provides. This device works very similar to GDO, except that this actually offers the cloud option as well, so you can integrate it with smart things as well as Amazon. Unlike GDO that did not offer that option, GDO was mostly local and only connected to Home Assistant. I mean, there are other ways to do workarounds for that, but the Konnected is the most user-friendly option so far that I've used. The Konnected is equipped with a built-in optical sensor. Now, this sensor allows it to detect if the garage door is open or closed by measuring the distance between the ceiling and the rolled up garage door. This feature is especially useful for those with older garage door openers that don't have the ability to determine the state of the garage door. In my case, I have a very recent garage door opener, so it is able to tell the state of the garage door, which automatically gets passed into the Konnected. So that feature doesn't exactly benefit me in my scenario, but in my mom's case where we have the older garage door, this is a very good feature. The only downside to this is it only works with ceiling between 8 and 13 feet. If your ceiling is much higher, it's not going to be very accurate. However, you can get additional sensors that can be connected to this unit, which you can purchase from Konnected. In terms of future upgradability, Matter is the latest smart home standard that allows a device to integrate into most major platforms across. Matter is fantastic and a game changer in the smart home industry right now. However, there isn't a standard yet for garage openers within the Matter Alliance, but it's in the works, and Konnected plans to roll out updates to each of these devices as soon as Matter standards are released for the garage door openers. So is the Konnected worth it? I personally believe it is a very solid alternative to something like the GDO. The GDO is a very, very good option. The Konnected just takes the GDO and adds some extras to it, like cloud support for Samsung SmartThings and Amazon Alexa. The one major downside with the Konnected is the fact that the app is not really useful. You can't use it to control your garage door when you're not home. However, you can access the web interface using the IP address of your Konnected device, and this will give you access to be able to open and close a garage door. But you can't use this outside of your home without doing some advanced configuration. But the beauty of the Konnected is it integrates natively into Amazon Alexa. If you want to integrate it into anything else, you need to have a hub. If you're going through Samsung, you need SmartThings app. If you're going to go through HomeStand, then you need Home Assistant. You need Habitat or Omi or some hub of some sort to be able to take advantage of the Konnected. This was one of my biggest challenges with GDO. The Konnected offers a leg up by allowing those that already have Amazon Alexa to be able to use it natively as well. So I'm hoping with Matter support and rollout later down the line, we'll be able to integrate it into other smart home platforms without the advanced configuration or needing hubs from all these different platforms. Thank you so much for watching the video. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share. And if you have comments, questions, make sure to leave it down in the comment section, and I will be happy to answer questions as I can. See you guys in the next video.